Puck is brought this way by Pettersson. Hands it off. Chris Letang will rip it out to Gensel. Gensel steps in, looks across, shot by Raquel, and that's fought on. Pittsburgh, an overtime loss in Ottawa on Saturday as Barzal has the puck, looks across to Horvat, but he'll play it out to the line instead. Riley with a shot, and that one comes through to Jarry. Penguins give it away. Here's Palmieri behind the net, right on cue. Puck angled out to Riley across. Aho's one-timer is melted down by Jarry. Acquisition is here. Cizikas wheeling in. Couldn't get a shot off on the backhand. Dobson across to Romanov. Touch back to him from Barzal, and a slap shot is into the glove of Jarry. Raquel ahead for Carter. He'll rim it around. Eller gets to it, shuffles it to Letang, who has space. Letang with a shot knocked down. In front, rebounds loose, and it's knocked away by the pad of Sorokin. Elias Sorokin with a big save right here to keep the Penguins off the board. Skates in and dumps to the corner. Down after it is Bo Horvat. Horvat to Barzal. He opens up in front. Got a shot off the pad of Jarry. Back to the front, and Lee moved it over to the corner as he was trying to get it around Letang. Stick hand a little too much. Poked away by O'Connor. He's up ice. With Dobson to beat. He'll take it wide. Now to the front. Got crossed up. Sorokin stopped it. It's still loose. And Sorokin will melt it down somehow, doing snow angels, gets the whistle.
Good strong move. Watch him. He realizes he's got an opportunity. But here, watch the Islanders just all go by the net. And
he's taken the glass by Graves. Puustinen pokes it out. On for Smith. Riley Smith has Puustinen to the net. He'll hold on. Looks for the 5-hole. That's not open. And Sorokin makes another stop, holding on with his glove. Malkin gets it behind the net. Aho in after it. He's wrapped up by Zohorna. Puustinen for Malkin. Opens up. He's denied by Sorokin. Puck comes back off the near wall. I wonder, Butch, where he'd be if it weren't for the concussion-related injuries back in 2011, 2012. He missed a lot of time. And his numbers are impressive already, but if he hadn't missed a lot of games those 2 seasons, even more impressive. Pettersson shot blocked. They blew it dead before the puck got past Sorokin.
Yeah, a good break there. And well, Sidney, if you were talking about the concussion and missing the games, he'd be further down the list.
When the whistle blows, the place is most certainly dead. Hear the whistle long before.
Yeah. You could hear it there. Raquel, no doubt, put it in, but yeah, you definitely hear the whistle ahead
you can tell his reaction. Look at Raquel's reactions, telling you shouldn't have gone, but no question.
Consultation on the ice. The call is overturned to a good goal.
Oh, they're going to challenge that.
I didn't know you could do that.
It will now be reviewed for a continuous play.
Barzal looking for a way out, not successful. And here's Acciari again. Lowers the shoulder, spins away from Barzal. The line, Pettersson across for Letang. The front, this one is redirected in. The Penguins have a 2-0 lead on a Jake Gensel deflection.
Yeah, great deflection there as Letang fired it. That was about 2 feet outside the post. They win the battle. Acciari down low, D to D, and watch this deflection way outside, and really just a tremendous deflection. No chance for Sorokin. If you're the defenseman, you've got to get a hold of Gensel's stick.
And for me, Butch, it starts a long time before that. What a beautiful deflection that was. Twice the New York Islanders defensemen, the puck on their stick, know how to deliver the puck into a spot that doesn't look dangerous, but certainly can be when you got guys like Jake Gensel.
That timeout brought to you by your local Honda dealer. As here's a stretch pass on for Gensel. He's got his 3rd point of the period and his 2nd goal. 2 quick ones. The Penguins have opened up a 3-0 lead.
And after a timeout, Lane Lambert has got to be steaming mad. Quick pass up, and then Gensel's on a breakaway. And Romanov and Dobson, defensemen, well, got to think that was one of their men. And boy, oh boy, a breakaway from the blue line.
Penguins have the Islanders pinned.
Yeah, the Islanders, they can't get isolated man on man. The Penguins have done a good job of switching off and changing places.
Here's Malkin. Between the circles, he scores. And this sold-out crowd was getting frustrated, and that's the cherry on top. 4 goals in this 2nd period for Pittsburgh, and getting Malkin with that one.
I mean, they won all the races to the corners, and they moved the puck quickly, and they moved into the holes, and the Islanders just couldn't find a way. You could see players jumping around back and forth. And finally, Malkin's able to shake loose. So, again, that's all about communication and talking to one another. Watch Malkin come right through. Beautiful pass and makes no mistake.
Just way too much time for skilled players to make plays, and you see what happens. Just too much sitting back, and I know you're in a long shift.
No, you're right, Butch. He signed a 3-year extension August of 2022. That'll kick in after this season, so that'll take him to 2027. Here's Barzal. The front Romanov shot didn't go. All of this, and Sidney Crosby doesn't have a point yet. As it is Pettersson who leaves it for Evgeny Malkin. Pettersson to Letang, steps to it, instead of Holmstrom. Letang into the crease, they score. It's a 5-goal second period.
They have just owned the offensive zone on the New York Islanders in tonight's game. Dominated by the Penguins. I mean, look at the movement. Got to take these guys out. Too many turns around, and then good jump by Letang. And look at the positioning. Malkin's just all alone in front. I mean, you just got to do a better job. Let's watch where Aho goes. He's number 25. Watching, and he's on the outside, and not the good spot to be. And Malkin, who's so good, that pass goes right through the crease, but no chance for Sorokin.
Move it ahead, picks up speed as he goes, then Horvat for Barzal. Cross that one, broken up by Puustinen. He'll get it back on the lead pass from Letang. Puustinen up ice. Here's a 2-on-1. Puustinen has Zohorna. Fed it to the crease. It's jammed home. Zohorna, 6-0 Pittsburgh.
Rebound play, but it's a 2-on-1 by the Islanders, and there are going to be some guys tonight that are going to be -3, -4 as we watch this play. Zohorna goes to the net. First save by Sorokin, and the puck just bounces down, and Sorokin not quite strong enough, but a good play by Hawkins to get it all the way across. And it is just
a lot of guys minus in this one as puck comes across. Gensel looking for his third of the night, didn't get it to go, and then Malkin, who's also on hat-trick watch, dropped to a knee, and Raquel scored the first goal of this game. It came on a call that initially was signaled no goal and then overturned. Horvat to the front, and that one, like it got swallowed up by Jarry. Last season, at the end of last year in March, that thrilling 4-3 overtime win as Engvall drives to the net, got a backhand shot off that Jarry stopped with the glove. Barzal to the front, Nelson, and on goal. Jarry with the save, he smothers it.
been involved in the game.
I can't say anyone's had a good night, but yeah, to your point, there's a lot of guys that had very poor nights.
Or what's the old thing? There's some passengers out there, Thomas.
Yeah.
It's a one-timer for Puustinen, and he's going to slam that in to make it 7-0. Valtteri Puustinen scores his first National Hockey League goal tonight.
The Islanders just haven't handled it. Look at all three Islanders down low on the left side, and that's just a shot from in a very, very good position. And again, Vol Armov has, he's got to get all the way across, and that one-timer is just very, very good. But
that goal from Valtteri Puustinen, his first in the National Hockey League.
There's these three guys up high again. So let's just see how the Islanders handle that. Look out.
Raquel shot kicked away. Here are the New York Islanders, a couple of days after Christmas, return from their holiday break. The sound of boos from their own fans. They lose the Penguins 7-0, and it matches their worst home loss in franchise history.